everyone, it's Lisa Cheplack with The Healthy Family. I hope your new year is off to a healthy start. Speaking of starting, I wanted to share with you my favorite breakfast to start the day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It boosts your metabolism, it gives you energy, it provides you with vitamins and minerals to fuel your day, it improves your productivity and your concentration and your memory. Not to mention there's so many different breakfast items, so why would you want to skip that? There's so many delicious ways to enjoy breakfast. So I wanted to share with you a quinoa oatmeal breakfast bowl, which is one of my favorites. I posted yesterday about my yogurt parfait that you can also find on my website, and that is one of my favorites too. But this one today is one that I love and eat almost every day, and there's a lot of different variations that I'll share with you as well. So let's get started. Our base of our breakfast is oatmeal. So I started with some rolled oats, and I've already made this, I've already heated it up on the stove. I boiled a cup of water and added some raw oats to that, as well as some ground flaxseed and some cinnamon. And then I just cooked that just for a few minutes. And I put that in our beautiful bowl that I got from Zion National Park, one of my favorite special breakfast bowls. Oatmeal is filled with lots of protein and fiber is such an important part of your diet. It's really great for your heart and your brain and your overall health and your digestion. So oatmeal has a lot of protein and really a great source of fiber, and it'll give you a lot of energy. And then the flax seeds have a lot of omega, which is really good for your brain and your heart and inflammation. It has lots of antioxidants. Also really great to incorporate flax seeds into your diet as well. And then the cinnamon is also good. It lowers cholesterol. It's really great to have cinnamon. You can really add it to anything, and it's such a delicious addition to the oats. So far, oats, flaxseed, and cinnamon in our bowl so far. Next, we're gonna add some cooked quinoa. And I already made this in my Instant Pot earlier in 2 minutes in the Instant Pot. And I keep this in my refrigerator, and I add it to my cereal every day, and I add it to salads and kind of as a side dish. So it's just nice to have quinoa on hand. If you haven't had quinoa yet, I definitely recommend it. Really high in protein, it's gluten-free, it's a building block because it has so much protein. It's very high in minerals and vitamins and calcium and iron, and definitely a great building block and gives you lots of energy and great to add to this cereal. So we're gonna add about 2 spoonfuls of our quinoa, and we're just gonna give that a little stir into our oat mixture there. And then next we're gonna add some Nature's Candy here, raisins. If you have a sweet tooth, definitely start eating raisins. Raisins are so sweet and delicious, and calcium and iron, and really just a nice sweet treat to have on hand. So we're just gonna sprinkle a few of those in there, give it a little sweetness. And then next we're gonna add some shredded coconut, which has some antioxidants, really good. This is an unsweetened shredded coconut. Just gonna sprinkle that in there. And I set these little cups out. These would be perfect for kids. You set out all the toppings in these little cups. I get these at the dollar store, 3 for $1. And you set them out and the kids can pick their own toppings. So I have all the toppings in the cups, and this would be great for the kids to assemble their own. And then next we're gonna add chopped walnuts. I love walnuts, also a good source of omega for your brain, for your mood, antioxidants, so many great benefits of walnuts. You can also add almonds or any of your other favorite nuts that you like. And they're definitely good. You can remember they're good for your brain because they actually look like a brain. I always share that with my son. Eat your brain food in the morning to help you through school. And they look like mini brains. So walnuts are excellent. So we added our walnuts. And then next we're gonna add cacao nibs. If you saw my video in December, we talked about how chocolate is actually healthy for you. So this is raw chocolate before any sugar or sweetener or anything is added to it. They might be a little bitter at first, but once you get used to them, cacao nibs are great to add to anything. So I love sprinkling these just for a nice extra crunch and tons of antioxidants. So cacao nibs are really fun, great to have around. And then we're gonna add some fresh fruit. So I really go by what's in season. for what kind of fruit I add on my cereal. In the summer, I love adding peaches and pineapple and strawberries. And then in the winter, I use a lot of apples and berries and different things that are in season. So we're gonna use apples. I love having apples around. Apples are so healthy. Apple a day definitely keeps the doctor away. They are so healthy, filled with fiber, really good for your immune system, lots of vitamin C. I've never met anybody that hasn't liked apples. So if you don't like apples, let me know. I love apples. Even my dog comes running when I start cutting apples because she loves apples too. So I'm gonna show you a really cool tool that I love to core apples. It's just this fun little apple core, and it's really easy to get the apple core out. Just give it a little twist and the apple core is out. That easy and quick. And you have your apple core out, and then you can cut it, your apple, in nice little pieces. Yep, and my dog's right by my feet right now, ready for some apple. She knows it's apple time. And then you have these nice little pieces for your apple. So I'm gonna add red and green into my oatmeal just because it's pretty and delicious. I love both kinds of apples. If your apples do start getting brown, just add a little lemon juice and they're good to go. Even when I pack these in my son's lunch, I just add some lemon juice and you can have the apples all cut up and they don't get brown with the lemon juice on there, and it adds just a nice flavor too. You can add lemon juice and cinnamon to your apples. Really delicious. So I think that's everything on this bowl. Now this is a pretty big portion, so I probably would eat about half of this. This is probably 2 servings, but it sure looks delicious. Now you can add sweetener to this, like maple syrup and honey, but I've really gotten used to not having a lot of sweetener, and sometimes I don't need the extra sugar added to my breakfast, and the raisins give it that nice sweetness, so you really don't need. So I definitely recommend trying it without the sweetener first and see if you really need the extra calories and sugar. But it is really good with the drizzle of maple syrup. So sometimes I do have that little treat. So that's our breakfast bowl. And one last thing is we're gonna add some almond milk. Great dairy-free version. Dairy can be really hard on your digestion, or maybe you don't prefer to have dairy, or you can't have dairy, or you're allergic to dairy. So almond milk is such a great option. I've been drinking almond milk for years and I love it. It has lots of protein, has calcium and vitamins, and it's really a great choice. I just get this organic, unsweetened almond milk, vanilla flavor from Costco, and it's really great. And we're just gonna give this a little shake and pour it on our bowl here. And I'm gonna give it a little taste. I love the raisins and the apples and the cinnamon. It tastes like an apple pie. It's so really good. And this is breakfast. This is such a great way to start the day. Yep, I can taste the raisin, and the quinoa is so good in there. It's such a great gluten-free option. Lots of protein in the quinoa. Tons of vitamins, will give me lots of energy for the day. It really keeps me filled up. I usually have my smoothie a couple hours later, but this is such a great way to start the day. So I really hope that you'll give it a try. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Facebook at Lisa Cheplack, The Healthy Family, or on Instagram at Lisa Cheplack, and check out more recipes and inspiration at lisacheplack.com. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.